That's why we do it. That's why we do it right here. Make dreams come true.
Welcome to another episode of Full Draw Adventures. We're here at the beautiful Hunt Club. It's one thing when you're hunting a whitetail that does not hunt you back.
That's right, and most people will never know what it's like to stare a lion in the face with just a bow and arrow in your hand. But that's exactly what we're doing today.
That's exactly right, Mike. Today we're headed to the Dark Continent with Bob and Dana, pro staffers for Full Draw Adventures, to hunt the king of the jungle, the lion. It's an episode you don't want to miss, and you'll not soon forget.
Well, Dana and I have been going to Africa now for several years in a row, and I can tell you, if you ever go, you will go back. It'll be the hunt of your life, and it's a very exciting place to go. You see all kinds of animals. It's not like North America where you have just a handful of different species of animals, but in Africa, you have all the plains games, which there's 40, 50 different kinds, but you also have dangerous game. And when you're in Africa, you are not only the hunter, but you're also the game for some of the other animals that are out there. For about 35, 40 years, I've been wanting to shoot a male lion. I've never had the opportunity to do that. And I heard that this upcoming year they're looking at making it illegal to hunt lion with a bow. I started checking out outfitters, and I was at an SCI banquet in Birmingham, and I ran into a guy named Isak who owns Wild Africa. And after looking at his credentials, he had taken over 100 lions that he was part of being the outfitter and the guide. This guy had his property chopped up into, he had crossroads that ran about 2 miles in one direction and then about a mile the other direction, and it squared up his property. And the reason he did that is he's able to put these spotters on the front of his Jeep, and he'd drive down the dirt roads trying to find where the lions had cut the lions' tracks where they crossed the road. So once we cut those tracks, we drove around the blocks until we determined which block he was in, and we weren't cutting any more of his tracks. And at that point in time, we knew we had isolated it into a 2 mile by 1 mile block. So we went back to the last spot where he'd gone into that block, and we got out of the Jeep and started getting prepared. And at this point, I am pumped now. The hair is really standing up on my back. I'm ready to go. I'm getting cotton mouth, my tongue sticking to the top and roof of my mouth. I'm licking my lips all the time. My mind is trying to get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. At the same time, my life's on the line, because if I don't make the shot and make it right, there's no telling what will happen when you're hunting a male lion.
Full Draw Adventures is brought to you by Black Eagle Arrows, superior carbon technology. Last Chance Archery, the ultimate in bow press technology. Just for Bucks, deceive your prey. Big Buck Plus, power the racks.
we get on his tracks and we start tracking this lion. And I can't remember exactly how long it was, but a good bit into tracking this lion, I'd say probably half a mile, Dana actually spotted the lion.
He's bedded up underneath that tree and brush there. The wind is whooping it up. It's going to make it difficult to hold the bow still. Hopefully it won't affect the air, but that's definitely going to play a part of this one. The wind is whipping it up.
It had gotten on up into the day. It was pretty warm that day, and the lion had bedded up underneath a tree. And according to ESOC, they'll do that, and they'll make sure that to get where they're going to bed, there's brush all around them. There's thickets, and you can't get to them. So we moved into that location. We're about 30 yards from the lion at that point, and the adrenaline is pumping so hard that my right leg started jiggling, and I couldn't stop it. And I finally had to let down. And once I let the bow down, I dug my foot in the ground, got all the sand, soft sand out from underneath my foot, put all my weight on my back leg, and then I drew back and I was able to stop my knee from shaking. I was able to get the pin solid on the animal, and I let that arrow fly.
Just there. Put another one in. We need. Not now, not now. Now.
Yes, but it didn't penetrate much. Say again?
Yeah.
But there, that twig,
No, I saw that one branch.
I had to aim slightly above it, and that, in my opinion, was above the
Yeah. That's okay. We should just put another one, but don't worry. Let's just give him time, because you. I think you hit a solid rib, because we didn't get much penetration on that. But hopefully it did go deep enough for the one lung.
Yeah, it's at least that.
No, then we should be fine.
I got to tell you, being in Africa with a wounded lion and you're trying to blood trail him, if your senses aren't keener than they have ever been in your life, you're dead. Because I'm telling you what, every little sound, I was looking at bushes and looking around, there was nothing going on around me that I wasn't aware of while we were blood trailing that lion.
This one eye through the tree. There's a rope on this side. Okay, goes through.
I'm starting to feel better about it now. There's some good blood on the ground. Got 54 is that the tree there? The green tree?
Yes.
Leave it. Keep that camera rolling. That's rolling.
Okay, he's gonna come. Put another one in. Put another one in. Just right off the head. Through the brush, right off the head. Through the brush, right off the head.
So couldn't wait for August to get there. Been to Africa many times, but we've never been on a lion hunt, and I'm telling you what, it's a totally different experience hunting an animal that actually hunts you. I've been on bear hunts, I've hunted rhino, buffalo, but this is absolutely totally different, because this is the king of the jungle, and we are not on the top of the food chain when we're hunting a lion.
Well, we're on the first line that we've spotted. Whether or not we'll get a stalk, we're fixing to see. She knows we're here, and we're going to give her a few minutes to calm down, and hopefully we'll get downwind and get a stalk in on her. Wind is howling right now. We're getting gusts probably 25 or 30 miles an hour, so I guess we'll see. Bob, you did bring my extra pair of underwear and another pair of pants, didn't you?
Just like on Bob's hunt, we started off on the Jeep and we were riding the roads looking for tracks. And just like on Bob's hunt, I spotted the line. We never cut a track. I spotted the line was on its feet, moving from left to right and heading into the brush. So we immediately stopped, started glassing, tried to figure out where the line was going. And it just so happened we had perfect wind for tracking this line. We got to where the line was, we found the tracks. Immediately we spotted her bedded down under a tree. The line was licking its left paw. We were coming up from the right side, so she was looking directly away from us, which was perfect for the bow hunter. I tell you, when you draw back on something like a line, it is just so intense. It is tunnel vision. You might know what's going on beside you, but there's only one thing and one thing only going through your mind: make the perfect shot, because your life and these other guys that are surrounding you depend on it. Not only are we making a TV show, but man, this is dangerous. Most of the time when I'm hunting or filming, I get a large adrenaline rush. On this particular hunt, I had no adrenaline rush whatsoever until after the shot. I don't know, I've never been so in tune with nature as I was. I mean, I could see 200 degrees. My hearing, I could hear a cricket, in the United States. It was pretty intense. But man, after the shot and after the line was down, I pretty much came to pieces.
Congratulations.
Yeah!
One shot kill.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very
Thank
good.
you, Freddie. Thank you.
That was very good.
Congratulations, Dana.
Thank you, buddy.
You put the slack on him, I'm going to tell you
Isak,
what.
man,
Congratulations.
thank you so much.
Boy, y'all have a good place here, Isak.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
We're here in the Kalahari on the border of Botswana. Is that correct?
That's correct, sir.
And they have got the lines. And the bad thing about these is you might be hunting in. It could be hunting you.
Hey guys, today's episode we're hunting in Africa. We want you to join the conversation. Head on over to the Full Draw Adventures Facebook page. And if you could hunt any African animal, which would it be?
Isak had told me ahead of time that the lion was going to know we were there because of the wind and because how many people there were. And he said, when a lion knows that he's being pursued and then he feels pain, which he's going to do when that arrow hits him, he's going to know who inflicted that pain, and there's a 90% chance he's going to charge you. So I already knew he's probably going to charge me. And I was trying to get mentally prepared for that, and I don't know how you get mentally prepared for a male lion to charge you. But he told me if you turn around and run, there's a 99% chance that lion is going to get on top of you. He said if I stood there and faced the lion, lions will be confused because every time they chase an animal or a prey, it's always running away from them and they're always attacking it from behind. If you stand and face him, it will confuse him, and there's a very high probability that he will stop and then go back the way he came. You know, when a lion's about to come, you can see his tail, and he does it like this on both sides of him, and he said the lion was doing that, and that is a sure sign that he's fixing to charge.
Okay, he's gonna come. Put another one in. Put another one in. Just right off the head. Through the brush, right off the head. Through the brush, right off the head.
Folks, after we heard that death moan, we knew it was over with. The relief off of me, the danger that not only I was in, but all the people that were around me, and all of that was on my shoulders, that weight come off. And when I walked up to that magnificent animal, he was bigger than I had ever dreamed he would be. He had a beautiful mane. The coloring on him was fantastic. This was the hunt of a lifetime.
What a beautiful animal.
Wow. Wow, what an animal. What an animal.
Bob, that's the most exciting thing I've done all day, buddy.
All day. Isak, thank you so much.
That's my pleasure, sir.
That was adrenaline rush, folks. I'm gonna tell you, when this lion come charging at us, that's the most adrenaline pump at any 1 second I've ever had in my life.
Well, I'll tell you what, I saw that tail doing this. I knew he was on his way, and 10 more yards, I would have had to put out the lead one. So
Gosh, 10 more yards and it wouldn't have been a bow kill, folks. But fortunately, he didn't come that last 10 yards, and now I've got an SCI record book with a bow. I guarantee you, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lion. We're hunting with Wow Africa. Mr. Isak, he is the owner, and folks, if you want to hunt a trophy, magnificent male full mane lion, he's the guy you want to contact. Call the number at the bottom of the screen. He'll be happy to hook you up, won't you, Isak?
anytime.